Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we have another mail day. So yeah, only recently had a mail day video on the channel, which was pretty well received, so thanks everyone for liking and anyone that's a new subscriber to the channel. This is an even bigger mail day today. We've got a host of cards from the UK, so many thanks to, again, Justin Loader, a fantastic Bournemouth collector who's helped me with collating these cards and sending them out. So let's get started with some international items here. This is a really cool selection. This is a full set of the England 2006 World Cup Texaco sort of discs, almost like Tarzo looking like discs. So we had David James, Owen, Bridge, Ferdinand. So this is the complete squad. We have Gerrard as well, Terry, Neville, Luke Young made the squad, Robinson, Campbell, King, manager Sven-Goran Eriksson, Wayne Rooney, there's Lampard there, my favourite, Rob Green, we've got Jamie Carragher, there's David Becks there, all in pretty good condition. This one does have a bit of a scratch on it. Michael Carrick, Peter Crouch, Wright Phillips, Ginas, Joe Cole, and Jermaine Defoe, who actually didn't make the squad. So that is interesting because, yeah, if you're familiar, Theo Walcott actually made the 2006 World Cup squad. So this set must have been released just prior to the official squad being announced. So that's interesting. We'll have Defoe on the front there, even though he wasn't in the squad. But yeah, really cool to pick up that full set. I did have about 10 or so of those. But yeah, cool to get the full set of that now. Moving on, we have some vintage cards here. So a nice selection of cards from, these are bluebacks. These are bluebacks from, I believe it's 1973-74. But a host of cards here. Wasn't really interested in the bulk of these, really. Mainly after one card. There's Martin Peters there. England World Cup winner in 1966. We had Colin Todd before. A few Arsenal and Man United players, which could be of interest to... I'll probably sell the majority of these. But we have Charlie George, Francis Lee, although in quite poor condition. Terry Venables for QPR there. Willie Morgan, another Arsenal player. But the final card, which we'll show, there's also Clyde Best for West Ham. But the final player is the Bobby Moore. So I'm actually collecting all of Bobby Moore and Bobby Charlton's A and B C cards. So they're sort of the main card manufacturer for the First Division cards in the 60s or late 50s, 60s and early 70s. So I'm collecting all the Bobby Moore and Bobby Charlton. So that was one that I needed for Bobby Moore in somewhat of the twilight of his career. He would soon move on to Fulham. But yeah, this is one of his later cards at West Ham. So that's a nice one to get. I also picked up this small lot of cards from AMBC 1958-59, I believe the season is. And this is quite a nice small lot because it's got a couple of Huddersfield Town players, which Huddersfield being one of my two favourite teams. And this is Victor Metcalfe there. We have some of the players, but also a nice George Cohen rookie. Again, another player in the England World Cup winning side in 1966. So happy to get that. And then another Town player. So that was quite a nice little lot to get. Two Town players and that George Cohen rookie. So yeah, happy days to get those. Moving on now to some more modern cards. I picked up this big bulk lot of Chelsea cards from the team set. And I have already arranged them into a full set. So here we have a full set. I picked up a big lot. I think it was about 80 or 90 cards. A lot being obviously duplicates because the set is only 50 cards. But I managed to get the remaining, I think, 9 or so from someone else. And yeah, it will mean that I've got a load left over to sell. But it's not a bad set. Obviously, Chelsea aren't in the official sort of Champions League or any products for the European competitions this year. It's just team set cards to collect. I do like the inserts. So King's Road's pretty cool. With that black and white look there. Some legends amongst those. Blue is the colour. Again, soccer specific, club specific inserts with blue as the colour there. So kind of nice, cool looking cards. legends across those cards there. And then the gold drip cards, which I actually really do like. Nice sort of gold foil border to these. So we have Lampard, Drogba, Zola, Mourinho. Not too sure why Mudrik's part of that selection there, but yeah, cool to get the full set, and a load of these duplicates to sell on. If anyone else is trying to complete the set, let me know. But yeah, good about 40 or so duplicates there. So happy days with those. I'll actually just move that down so you can see. Now, moving on, I've got a small selection of cards here. These are both sets from the Merlin. So we have, this is the Topps Premier Stars collection from 2005-06, and then the Merlin Premier Stars collection from 2005-06. Sorry, that was 2004-05. This is some Arsenal cards. I do have the full set of these collections, but I managed to pick up these sort of team sets are pretty cheap. Unfortunately, the condition doesn't look too good on these cards. I was mainly after them to potentially grade one or two of them. That still may be the case. But yeah, team sets for Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool as well. So we've got a Stevie G in here, I presume. There he is. So that is actually not a bad condition one. Could be some grade-worthy options. I do like to grade some old Premier League cards. Condition can be a bit of an issue. But I do have the full sets of these, but it's nice to display some graded copies. This was a really good lot I picked up as a buy it now. This is from 2004-05, and the seller, obviously not too familiar with football cards, actually had a couple of really nice cards in this lot. One of them being this Wayne Rooney card, his first year at Man United. So really happy to pick that one up. And that actually looks in... Oh, there might be a slight corner issue on the top there. I will put that one to top. I want to be careful because I may well grade this card coming up, and it is the Ronaldo from 2004-05. I do have a graded copy of this, but in the Japanese version. Japanese version had gold text, and I'm not sure if it's rarer. I presume it probably is a bit rarer, the Japanese version, but these can be really tough to grade. And this Ronaldo that I picked up in this lot looks in reasonable condition, so that could be a grade-worthy card. I want to be quite careful. Again, I'm not expecting a strong grade at all. I do have a Lampard graded from this set. There's a Shearer there as well. That graded 9 with SGC, so I was really happy with that strong grade on that card. I suspect that this Ronaldo I'd be very happy with a 9. Probably more so 8, maybe an 8.5. So we'll see. But yeah, really good couple lot purchases there of some Premier League legends in that amongst them. Okay, so we'll move on. We'll go with this lot over here. I picked up a full complete set of cards from the Topps Premier Gold 2002 collection. This is the full set. So that's only one half of the set. And then the other half is here. Oh, and Stevie G's on the top. I have to inspect that for condition. A really nice looking card there. It's a pity it's on the top, so hopefully it's not too bad of condition. But I do have one of those graded in a PSA 9, which I'm really happy with. So we got the full set there. I do already have the full set. But it was such a good deal because the seller also had a couple of autographs in the lot. One of them is this Bolton player, who I'm not too familiar with, to be honest. Bergson. So, cool on-card autograph. And the other autograph in the collection was actually the Paolo Di Canio card, which I already had, and I've sold on to My Sports Compendium. Fantastic channel James has there, so do check that out. And also in the lot was this patch card. So a game-worn shirt. Really happy to own one of these because I don't actually have it. This is the only game-worn shirt I have from the Topps Premier Gold 2002 collection. This is the very first Premier League set that had shirt cards and autographs. So really happy to get this, and this is of Kieran Dyer, who was a pretty good player. Had a lot of promise growing up as a youngster. Maybe didn't quite hit the heights that many would expect. But yeah, pretty happy to own that. And another cool piece of memorabilia, I suppose, if you can call it that, is this letter that came with this set as well. So it's a bit difficult to see, but it just pretty much says it's dated 8th of April 2002, and it's from Topps, and it's, yeah, pretty much saying that congratulations, you're a lucky owner of a genuine piece of official Premier League memorabilia from 2001-02 season. And yeah, so basically, whoever owned this would have sent off one of the redemption cards, and they would have sent that to Topps. And yeah, they sent out this little letter as well as the dia. So yeah, really cool. Quite like those little pieces of memorabilia there. Moving on now to some more Topps sort of Premier Gold items. I'm really happy with this bulk lot of base inserts that I've managed to acquire from a seller in the UK. These are, I'm obviously still missing some of the inserts from this collection, so to be able to get a huge bulk lot of them is, I'm really, really happy about. There's a Torres there as well, which I already do have, so there are some duplicates in this lot, but I'm super happy to get really close. Oh, there's a Suarez. That's a really nice looking card. As you can see, there's a huge bulk lot there, and I managed to get them for a pretty decent price. Peter Crouch there as well. So these inserts can be tough to find at a reasonable price, and because there was so many of them, it can be really hard to get a complete set. But this purchase is one of my favourites, says Van Persie there. Aguero. So yeah, really happy to. Hazard as well. David Silva, some pretty decent names here. Mata, Wilshere. I think Gerrard might be amongst these. We had Carrick there. There's Gerrard. I'm fairly sure I already have that one. So there are some duplicates, but really happy to pick up this bulk lot. And it means now that I'm fairly sure I'm only about 5 to 10 cards away from completing the full insert collection, which is really tough to do. I don't suspect many people out there would have a complete set, because, as we know, this was the first sort of Premier League hobby product, meaning that boxes at the time were really quite expensive compared to what we'd seen previously. You don't get too many inserts per box. There's a Luke Shaw rookie card, I believe. So, yeah, because it's so old now, 2013, over 10 years old, can be difficult to find those inserts. So we'll put those there for now. And well, the thing was that this seller actually had a load of these green parallel inserts. So I won the majority of those. And then I asked him if he had any of the base versions, and he did. So he had, this is all from the same seller. So we got a lot of green parallels out of 99 here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with them, because, yeah, I'm kind of just focused on getting the base set. But there was I got these sort of cards for a good price. Some nice names as well. So Carrick in a green parallel out of 99. Is a great one. Who else is there? Cool looking foils, these green parallels as well. Not too many big names. We've got Leighton Baines. Got a couple of other decent names I can recall. There we are. Aguero. Really nice one. So that are all the inserts that I got. And then I believe these are from the same seller as well. He actually had some of just the base card parallels, and I can't actually recall buying these. I know I can recall buying the Chelsea ones in this lot, but I'm not sure if we agreed on these other ones as well. But I'd have to check my messages. But a couple of Villa players there. Mignolet, cool. Kagawa, another Villa player. Delph. And then I'm really happy to have these two, Oscar and David Luiz, a couple of Chelsea players there. Didn't have these before, so really happy to get those two. And then finally Sessegnon. So really happy to get those Chelsea parallels. And yeah, just a huge bulk lot of Topps Premier Gold 2013 cards. So really happy with that. Okay, so moving on to this lot, which is maybe the most exciting lot, because we got quite a varied assortment of cards here. Let's get this sort of first section up. This was a swap from a collector in Norway. Is it Norway? I think it was Norway, yeah. Some stickers. Obviously, I needed a few stickers from France 98. So just a couple of ones there. And then some World Cup USA 94 cards I needed. But I wasn't really too bothered about those necessarily. The card I really wanted from this guy is this one. Was super happy to arrange a swap with this guy from Norway. So I sent him a host of cards and stickers, and this is the one I really wanted. This is a super rare Topps Premier Gold 2003 binder card. As you can see, BC1. Really hard to get hold of these cards. It's basically, it came with, if you would order the binder, you would get this card as well. And yeah, not many people actually ordered the binder because I don't think I've very rarely have seen one on eBay. But really cool looking binder card. It just highlights on the back the autographs that you could get, including some sort of legend autos, game worn shirts you could find, and yeah, just info on the collection. Really cool looking binder card featuring some legends: Giggsy, Bergkamp, Defoe, Hasselbank. So that is a beauty. Not in, it's a bit worse for wear, but that's fine by me. I'll put it in a nice one touch on display. Really cool looking card, that one. Definitely one of my favorites in this whole lot. So yeah, really happy with that. So moving on, we have some Lampards, a couple of Lampards from some more recent collections. So these are that is from the Adrenaline, and that is from the sticker collection. So yeah, adding to the Lampard PC with those. Some Chelsea. This is a full set, I believe, or maybe there's maybe one or two missing of the Chelsea stickers from 2001 collection. So yeah, I do have a good amount of Chelsea stickers from all the Merlin Premier League sets. There are a couple of sets I'm missing, and that was one of them, so cool to get. And then we've got the full complete base set and inserts for Score from this latest season. So that's really all I'm interested in, is just getting the base set. The inserts, not entirely sure about these. I do quite like the sideways pure class inserts. They're kind of cool. But yeah, nice to get the full base set and inserts for that collection. Couple of, I believe these are called Crystal Parallels from the Chelsea fan set, Lampard and Gudjohnsen. So happy to get those. A couple of autographs. We have Gusto for Chelsea and Desailly. So first time autographs for these two players. And yeah, cool looking cards. I do really like the Desailly. Obviously a legend. And yeah, these are two Frenchmen. Really happy to get their autos. And then some big time. Now we're getting on to the Card Hobby cards. Obviously I've bought some cards from Card Hobby. And these are purchases that I made quite a long time ago. And really happy to have Lursel Red out of 10. And then the big boy, Moy, autograph red out of 10. This one's numbered 1 of 10. I do have just his red wave in base, but I didn't have a red in an autograph. So I did pay a bit of a premium for this one, but it's, yeah, absolute beauty. So really happy to have that one for the collection. Where should I put that? I'll put that there. Couple of blue parallels from the Topps Premier Gold 2001 collection, Henry and Keane. Henry is arguably one of the best cards to get from that set. Blue being the hardest parallels to hit. You typically only get 3 to 4 per box. So really happy to get a couple of the legends from that collection. Particularly that Henry is a really nice one. And we've only got a few more cards to get through. A Lampard black parallel after 25 from the Jose Mourinho collection. This is actually the second one I have. This is a Playing Days parallel from Topps Premier Gold 2015, a top scorer insert, and this is a purple parallel out of 50. I do already have one, but I picked this one up for fairly cheap as well, so cool to get a second one of that. This one actually is another duplicate, and I'm not too interested in holding on to, so that one will be for sale. And then a really cool looking patch for Kante. So now I have all the Chelsea patches from Topps Premier Platinum 2017-18. This one really cool looking with that player worn patch there. So yeah, happy days to get that one. So there we have it. That is all my cards and stickers purchased from the UK, and obviously some Card Hobby items over the past few months. So I hope you have enjoyed this mail day video, and yeah, I will see you for the next one.